Hello, Jami Harris. This is your spiritual guru, Athena. This is your astrology natal chart reading, and I ask that you go ahead and get your pen and paper and pause the video as much as you can. This is your reference guide for your script, your star code, your Lamb's Book of Life. This is your gift from God. Okay, I ask that you come into this reading with an open mind, clear your head, clear your heart, and be able to receive the messages that I give. The messages are from the stars; they're not from me. This is a channel message. I'm not here to tear anybody down. This is just for you to claim awareness over your life, okay? Like I say, take your time with this. Astrology is very complex, it's deep. It goes back into geometry and knowing the sacred geometries, but I'm not getting into this chart, this wheel chart here. I'm going over my notes and I'm going through the breakdown to help you understand. This is a 30-minute video. If you have any questions after the video and want to do a recap with me, that is a $44 dollar session. Let me know after the reading if you want to book it. I can schedule it with you either this weekend when I have more time available. And yeah, I'll be able to answer any and all questions from this reading, okay? Thank you for allowing me to be your guide to your star code. And let's begin. Like I say, this is some quick notes. So the first thing I really want you to mesh and understand with is love, money, magic. That is your theme of your whole chart, okay? Venus, remember Venus is ruling a lot of your chart, okay? So I'm gonna come back to this page. I'm gonna go into the breakdown of astrology and the house system, and then I'm gonna come back to my notes, okay? So the planets are energy. The planets is the planet in the sign it in is the energy and the expression to a certain degree, okay? The expression in the houses is how it's expressed, okay? So you have Sun in Libra, Moon in Libra, Mercury in Virgo, Venus in Libra, Mars in Libra, Jupiter in Gemini, Saturn in Leo, Uranus in Scorpio, Neptune in Sag, Pluto in Libra, Lilith in Taurus, North Node, Destiny in Scorpio, Juno in Libra, Chiron in Taurus. Your whole thing, you have Venus rules Libra and Taurus. You have a whole lot of Venus energy from your Taurus energy to your Libra energy, okay? Now, going back to the planets deal with more than just, what they are. The planets, the sun. The sun sign is what you're becoming. You are a Libra rising, okay? You are ruled by Venus, okay? Double. That's a lot of Venus energy. She rules, like I say, she rules a lot of your chart. Majority of your chart. And so you are a Libra through and through, honey. Go ahead. Your big three is all the same sign. That is very rare. Okay, so going back to the sun is the father. Represents the father, your spirit, your light. What are you becoming? The ascendant Libra rising sign, what you are, what you know. Okay? The moon sign is soul memories, the soul, the mother, what the mother passed down, sun, what the father passed down. Mercury is the mind, how you communicate, also siblings, okay? Venus is your heart chakra, how you relate to women, the woman within you, your female side, okay? Mars is your ego, your masculine side, your sex side, your sexual drive, your ego, okay? Jupiter is your faith, your luck, children, husband, um, um, teachers, your teachers that you attract, and was the teacher within you. Okay, Saturn is your karma, what you came here to face. So Saturn is one of the fear planets. Um, Saturn is also the taskmaster. Saturn is what you came to master this lifetime. Okay, it's in Leo, so you came to master shining, being who you are. Your karma is to be in the light. Remember that your karma with Saturn in Leo is to be in the light. Okay, to shine. Okay. Uranus is your genius side, your unique side, your different side, also your gay side. Okay, I call it how they call it the X gene from X-Men. I call it the gay gene. Okay, Uranus is the gay gene within us, and how we break free of the matrix. Okay, how you become different. Scorpio. through sex. So being open-minded with sexual partners, being very free, especially Scorpio deal with transformation magic, so you can transform at will. This is the power. We're gonna touch on it because you got this transformation energy right here, and also Uranus, you rule the archangels and the aliens, gods, goddesses energy. Also, in these two deal with the third eye too. Neptune is how the spell over your life. Neptune is the projector. So picture yourself at the movies, and you know how the movie theater have a projection at the top of the screen. Neptune is their projection. So if you say insecure or you have problems with your life too hard, you need to look to your Neptune, because Neptune is projecting that out from the high realms. Okay. And I forgot, I'm sorry for the disclaimer, make sure you only share this with people you trust, love, and that have your highest good. Okay. This is your personal information. This is for your eyes really only. Okay. All right, so Pluto is the soul wound, the soul transformation, the soul trauma, Libra relationships. So remember, you came it. So that's a lot of dots. I looked at things that's constantly being repeated. You have a lot of themes of relationship. That's why I talked about magic, self-love or love magic. Going back to what I said at the beginning, love, money, magic. That's your whole theme, okay? And then you got the ruler of Venus, ruler of Libra in the first house, Venus. So we're going to touch on that, but let me finish it with Pluto. So Pluto is your soul wound, what you came here to face, heal, transmute, and transform. Libra relationships, love. Also, by Venus being here, because you look to the ruler who ruled the house. Pluto is like the cousin. Pluto, hey, cuz, I'm at your house. Where you at, cool? And Libra is Venus home. Cousin not there. Venus is in, oh, wait, she is in Libra. Oh, cuz, I'm here. Come on inside. Boom. So you having a whole big old party, because it fall in the 12th house too. Whole big old party with all these people in Libra. So the question is, you a big old party saying you a big goddess. You a celestial. Okay, you are a high dimensional being. Okay. And that's something you have to heal, because it's like taking that spark of God fire coming down in the midst of earth. So it's like, oh my God, I'm God. Oh my God, I'm a celestial. Oh my God, I'm a planet. I'm alive. So you came down here from the heavens to experience life. Okay? Lilith is also your shadow side. Lilith is what we fear and what our soul needs to face in of triggers. So when you have triggers like, oh, why does this, I'm getting so mad at what this person or people doing to me, that's probably Lilith kicking in. Also, the Lilith deal with the rebel side. So we got, if you notice, we got a lot of things between the planets. A lot of them deal with the same similar energies. But Lilith is more so fear-based. Like Uranus is more so enlightening. Uranus is, instead of taking the stairs to heaven, Uranus is taking the escalator to heaven. Okay, and that is through, look like Scorpio 6 for you. So make sure you're having sex with the right partner. Lilith and Taurus, so money is a trigger for you. Okay, money, finances, and with Lilith being in Taurus, you can attract. Lilith deal with Lilith, Venus, and the Moon deal with attraction. Lilith, with Lilith and Taurus, you could attract a lot of sexual partners. Your energy turn people on. So remember that. Be mindful of when you get around people. Some people might not like their energy. Some people might take offense to it because you are triggering them, and you don't even know it. You have a lot of subconscious energy, 12th house energy, meaning behind the scenes energy. A lot of connection to spirit. A lot of connection to your ancestors. A lot of behind the scenes energy. Okay. North node, like I say, is destiny point. Picture the north and the south node as credit cards. Okay, the north node is a new credit card, which the limit, your new limit you have this lifetime. South node is a credit card that's maxed out. You can't use it no more. So your south node is in Taurus, is in the 7th house. So you come in from a past life being a codependent, wounded in a relationship, fears of relationships. So you have, again, Pluto and Lilith dealing with fears of relationship. Also money, being codependent on your spouse's money in the past life, and that leaps over to this lifetime. And also attracting wounded partners. And how it works is anything after the 7th house is subconscious. So this will be project. Going back to the Neptune energy, we project out to people. So it's like until you wake up and become aware, remember that keenness, that's what astrology is for, awareness. When you become aware of this energy, you'll be able to take that healing back to yourself and not move this 7th house energy back on the self and not project it back onto other people and heal yourself. And once you heal yourself and your self-worth and your money fears, triggers, and sexual wounds, then you'll be able to manifest a healthy, healed, whole partner. Now remember that. Remember that dot on partner. So make sure you write your notes and remember what you want to ask me if you want to do a recap session, because I'm trying to fit as much as I can in a 30-minute video. Okay. Let's see. Okay, this your element. So remember this. You're too much masculine. It's too much. You need to be balanced. So this is what a balance chart. This is what a balance. Let me show you what a balance chart look like. This is a balance chart. So, oh wait, I'm lying. This ain't bad. She ain't balanced either. Hold on, let me see. Oh Lord. Well, it's supposed to, I'm just tell you, it's supposed to be 5'5". I got 5. I'm 5'5". A couple other people 5'5". But yeah, you swinging too much in the masculine pool. So you want to balance that out and balance that feminine side. What feminine energy is receiving, queen-like, goddess-like. You know, a lot of self-care, and a lot of your energy points to that, you know, because Venus here making you feel, you know, womanly, intuitive, divine, sitting, meditating, just receiving. Feminine energy is receiving, masculine energy is output, going. So make sure you have time for self-care and for for you, like meditating, reading, receiving a lot of things. Remember that feminine energy balance, you're giving and receiving, because masculine is giving, feminine is receiving. Okay. So that could play into you being too much a giver, giving to so much people. Same with this energy in the 7th house, giving, giving, giving. Okay, so like I said, these are your planets. Okay, now your planet, the houses, how they place and how they expresses itself. Okay, so by you have your heart chakra, Venus, in the 1st house, so you radiate a lot of love energy. You radiate that woman, that divine feminine energy. Also is unique. You got Uranus there. Also, you got your North Node there, and your fortune. So how you look, your appearance, your hair, how you carry yourself, how the body and face look is really a money maker for you. So you make a lot of money off your appearance. I don't know if you knew that or not, but you make a lot of money off your appearance, how you look. If you look good, your money gonna flow. If you feel good, your money gonna flow. If you don't feel good, your self-worth ain't up there, or you feeling depressed, anxiety, how you look, your money ain't gonna flow. Okay. So that's how they deal with it. Plus, you got Uranus there, so you are an alien. You are a god, goddess, all the above, a celestial being by Uranus being in the 1st house. Okay, so be mindful of you if you have any contact with aliens. Okay. Let's keep going. Let me see. I'm trying to figure. Remember, you know, take your notes, have your questions. I got up here another note: caretaker, transform. Remember to transform this lifetime. North Node in Scorpio. You meant to transform, honey. You meant to face demons. Scorpio's hell, the underworld. So you meant to face the dark. So remember that too. Face the dark. Face fears. Okay. So let's see. Let me go. Okay. So these are the notes I took. So let's start with here. Take time to be alone. 12th house energy, subconscious realm. Build a connection with ancestors. Open your heart. Heal hearts. Now going back to the Venus love energy, goddess of beauty, justice, transformation, hiding in different dimensions. That's going back to the 12th house. That's how we escape. 8th house and 12th house, how we escape. In 4th house, the different dimensions, okay? Balanced energy, you have narcissistic traits. So with all that energy, like I say, all that energy pointing to Libra, and where's the ruler of Libra, where cousin is, where Venus is, she's in the 1st house of the self. So that's like all those people, all those, just say all those things pointing to your appearance, your body, that can lead you to, I don't know if you're conscious or unconscious of it, to be narcissistic. Okay, all about the self-serving. But how God works, God always find ways to balance the energy. So I just want you to be aware of your empath side and your narcissistic side, your masculine side, your feminine side. I don't know if you watched my latest video about the empath energy, empath, narcissist versus empath, where I break down the energies. But yeah, let me know if you're aware of your traits or not. Okay. Let's see. Up here, home, Venus. You come from Venus. You get that trait. You might not even come from. You might be Venus. Okay. Pray to Venus. Have an altar to Venus. So like how I got Athena up here, you should have a goddess of love on your altar. Okay, for you. And like I said, please connect to your ancestors. You have a lot of 12th house energy. They walk with you, honey. Okay. Uh, money issues, money trigger, Lilith trigger, sexual energy and others. I talked about that with Lilith being in Taurus. Okay. Busy life or busy emotional life. Please balance your emotional life. You have intense emotions. You have lots. The first house is the crown chakra, the head, and the 12th house. These are sensitive points for a person, and you have majority of energy in the first and the 12th house. That's a lot on the head, the crown. Okay, the crown chakra. Let's see, the crown chakra. Let me see if I can got it. Oh, yeah, I got the crown chakra. I'm gonna show you what the crown chakra look like in a second. So just like this, like how she got all that on top of her head right here. Just picture again, like dots and dots and dots, like all that energy on your head. Like all them planets, Venus, Uranus, North Node, Fortune, like all them planets on your head. So that's a lot you're carrying, okay? That's a lot. That's a lot, Jamie. Okay, let's see. Must be independent this lifetime. You cannot be codependent. You cannot rely too much on other people. Yeah, you can have relationship partnerships and let people help you, but you really meant this lifetime to find your own independence, your own stability, okay? Evolve relating in relationships with people, okay? That's what Libra is. Libra is justice. How can I be of service to you? How can I help you? Also, how you can help me. That's the lower vibration of Libra, being manipulative. So be mindful of that, okay? Let's keep going. Okay. These are aspects. Aspects are conversations between the planets. Hard and bad aspects are squares and oppositions. Okay. Now, like I say, this is your guide to get you started. You have to continue doing the work. You have to keep, evolving and researching. So I'm here to help you get your foot through the door. I don't know how much astrology you know about charts or anything, but you have to research is layers. Remember an onion. There's so many layers to this. So you have to research Sun in Libra, Moon in Libra, Mercury in Virgo, Venus in Libra, Mars in Libra. You have to type that in Google and research all that. That's layer one. Layer two, you have to research Libra in the first, Scorpio in the second, Sagittarius in the third house, Aquarius in the fourth house, Pisces in the fifth house, Aries in the sixth house. Um, it started at 25 degrees, so it's majority over with. I would say, hold on, let me cut this off. I would say, okay. I would say, I would start at, after Aries. Taurus in the seventh, because all your Taurus energy right there in the seventh house. Taurus in the seventh. So Taurus. Gemini in the eighth, because two signs can't rule the same house like that. So yeah, so keep going like that. That's layer two. Layer three, you have to look in the houses where the planets placed. So Venus in the first house, Uranus in the first house, North Node in the first house, Fortune in the first house. You're gonna really dig for this one because not too much information on Fortune in the houses. Neptune in the second. That's the bad position for Neptune in the second because the second house deal with money. Also, what you came in this world with. So like how kings and kings and queens are born, like they're born into a royal family. You're born already with the upper room, the heavens. So this is I'm picking up a powerful protection goddess. Okay. Neptune being your second house, you already come in with the angels with you, walking with you, your ancestors walking with you. Okay. But Neptune dissolves things. So it could be a lot of up and down and dissolution of money and finances throughout life. So be mindful of that. Also, South Node in the 7th, Chiron in the 7th, Lilith in the 7th, Jupiter in the 8th. And Jupiter in the 8th retrograde and is in a bad sign. Jupiter doesn't like Gemini. So, yeah, this is a okay position. It makes you psychic. Also, if you ever do get married, that could be wealth there, But you got to make sure you're marrying, somebody that's happy, whole, and healthy. Because, we can sometimes attract the low vibration until we get the higher vibration. But most likely, with all people, we have to heal ourselves. Okay? But yeah, you meant to marry into money, honey, with that aspect there. And then you have Saturn in the 10th house. Saturn can block. So you got two indicators of blocking money. So be mindful of that. Also, Saturn can give you tests and trials and tribulations till you find the right career. And when you do find it, that's your blessing. Saturn is teaching us. You got Saturn and Leo. So yeah, you really meant your karma is to shine this lifetime and be famous off of your appearance, your bodies, and who you are. So going back into you being a powerful celestial goddess, God, goddess, God, a planet in the body. Okay. Let's see. Sun in the 11th, Mercury in 11 retrograde, so you learn different. You can be popular, but with this energy here, I learned when people have planets in 11th house, you'll be giving more than receiving. Also, you'll be attracting like nonchalant friends, like you be popular, but nobody will really know who you are. You'll be so say famous, but it'll be very few people that really genuinely know you. Okay. And then Moon, Mars, Pluto, and Juno in the 12th. So you have to, like I said, these layers. You have to research all these planets in these respective houses. Okay. Then that's 1, 2, 3. That's third layer. Fourth layer, you have to research every single aspect. So you have to type in Google Neptune sextile Pluto, Jupiter sextile MC, Sun sextile MC, Uranus conjunct North Node. You have to research all of those aspects to get the full details. So that's layer 1, layer 2, layer 3, layer 4. It's so many layers to knowing who you are. So that's why I tell people take your time with this, get to the core. And once you do, it will bring you so much clarity and understanding of why God made you the way you are. We are all complex. We are not here to judge one another because, as you can tell, there is so many layers to us. Okay. So I'm going off back to the notes I have over here. Soulmate is hidden from you. Find him or her. I don't know. People preferences. You never know. Find him or her in dreams. The reason why I say that because you have Juno Lord Jesus, conjunct Pluto in the 12th house of the hidden dimensions. The 12th house deal with the hidden realms. And always having your soulmates taken away from you. Be mindful of that because this lifetime God has taken so many people away from you. You was meant to find yourself this lifetime. It's not about others this lifetime. It's all about you. Really and truly honesty. Yeah, you be put in circumstances where you have to take care of so many people, but at the end of the day, your whole energy screams, I have to take care of me. I have to. Okay? And I'm seeing you can get sick a couple times with a lot. That's why I wrote over here, focus on your mental health because this energy can drive you crazy. Picture yourself, because the 12th house is when you're trying to go to sleep. Picture trying to go to sleep and you have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 and Pluto is the underworld, so like 1,500. So picture yourself trying to go to sleep and having 1,500 people next to you. That's your energy, honey. Okay? 1,500 people. All them people. Picture all them people next to you while you're going to sleep. Okay? So next, mental health is main priority. Please, like I just talked about, focus on your mental health. You have a lot of aspects that point to you having a lot of delusion, depression, anxiety, a lot of self-worth, just a lot on your mental. Going back to the crown chakra. Why you cut off your soulmates? That's going back to Juno, conjunct Pluto over here in this 12th house. Because Juno is the soulmate. Okay, and how you act when you are in marriage. Juno is the marriage goddess. Okay, so you can become an intense, jealous partner when you're in a marriage. Okay, so be mindful of how you come off. That's why I wrote over here about your self-worth. Okay, women can be your downfall. Tread lightly with them, or check your feminine worth, your divine feminine worth, your self-worth. Love yourself so much that no other woman on this earth can make you feel any less. Okay? Push to heal others, but must heal self first. Like I said, you have a lot of caretaking energy, a lot of codependent energy. Because it looks like this from your past life, you was in an abusive relationship. I don't know if you were in this lifetime, but it looks your past life speaks of that. Or being around abusive people. Yeah, so be mindful of that. Safe to be seen. Remember, it's safe to be seen. Love who you are. Shine your light. You are that star. You are that celestial. But this time, taking this light and putting it into a body. Okay? Just like that. Face your fears around marriage, subconscious. So the reason why we talk about so much the dream world or subconscious mind, because you have so many planets there. Oh my God. And this make you super, super psychic, super, super sensitive. And it's like you're a walking sponge to people around you. So it's kind of crazy. So you trigger people, sexual energy. You are sensitive to people. You really are like a god goddess walking the earth. So you really have to be mindful of who you go around. That's why COVID is a sad thing, but it's also a blessing in disguise, because it's teaching people with their boundaries, and you really have to have boundaries set when going around people. Okay, you have to protect your energy at the utmost cost, because, like I say, you could absorb them, trigger them, and transmute them just by walking by them. Okay, you really are that God's grace for a lot of people. Okay, but the question is, who gonna pour into Jamie's cup? Who gonna lift Jamie up? Who's gonna be there for Jamie? So remember, you have to love yourself unconditionally in the midst of always having to help and save others at the same time. Same time. Okay? I appreciate you. Like I say, I enjoy reading your chart. Your higher self was very easy to work with. We're breaking down your chart to me and pinpointing everything to me. It's very easy. Very, very good reading. I love this reading with your chart. Like I say, magic, self-love, or love magic, transform. So if you're not doing these things right here, you're not on your soul path. If you're not transforming, honey, because your north must be transformation in the first house, the body, your appearance, you meant to transform, honey. Transform. Okay, let's see. I think that's it. Like I say, if you have questions, let me know. If you want to do a recap session where I give you an hour to answer your questions. So make sure you watch the video a good at least 3-5 times before you try to reach out to me, so you really understand your chart, and you get the hang of your energy, and then you ask your questions. Because like I say, I'm very busy, and I really want you to get the full benefit when you contact me, so you already know enough on your chart. So watch this video a couple times, and really understand your energy, and get comfortable with some of the things I said, and open your mind. And like I say, take what you want to take, leave the rest. This is just an interpretation of what the stars are saying. Things always change. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Be blessed.